Last time on Of Dyson Dens.
Did the chickens disappear?
No, they're still around. They just appear. They're not like temporary chickens.
They're just accidental chickens.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Dibs on band name.
I'm gonna peek through the doorway to see if there's anything.
Your eyes follow the floor to the far end of the room, where a raised platform holds an open sarcophagus. Inside of the casket lies the unmoving body of a vampire. A wooden stake has been plunged through his silk shirt straight into his heart. There's also one stone etching that reads, "Here lies my beloved Martumal, husband and friend." The stake keeps him in place, but if you remove it, that's the only thing keeping him down.
So decapitate him and then burn the remains.
There
Okay,
you go.
this is the plan.
You find 300 silver pieces and a journal. This is a journal of the vampire Martumal. "It is unseemly that I, Martumal, have been forced to wander the forbidden realms like a vagrant in search of a roof.
Dear journal, do you think Jenny likes me? She keeps looking at me in class.
Darvin will take the gift of my blood and drink deeply. He will be a vampire. I'm confident that in many centuries my son will be known and feared as the bane of this land." You do realize that in the area that you're in, the fog is much thinner. But as you approach the town, the fog does thicken.
Thanks
But
to
please-
Fiznik. Good job, Fiznik.
Please tie them up outside. The chickens don't have a poo corner either. Having dispatched the vampire paterfamilias, our heroes return to town with evidence against Darvin in hand. Can they get into the meeting house to confront him? Find out now on Of Dyson Dens, Fog over Blackpool. So then you went to bed, and now it's morning.
Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe.
Yeah, it's morning.
Shauna is downstairs doing her homework. With a leg of mutton.
So you guys woke up feeling like you could do more things. All right, so what do you guys do? You have that journal that Martumal very nicely kept for you guys that has all his machinations and all the evidence.
It's very convenient.
But what do you do from here?
I cast Cloud of Daggers. Just keep everybody on their toes.
You shred all the curtains and you break the bed.
God, she's gonna blame this on me.
Are we dreaming this, Jason, or is it actually happening to this poor innkeeper?
Oh yeah, I forgot there's an innkeeper. There are other people involved. All right.
In life.
And also
Just wake up and it was a bad dream.
And now he knows he can do Cloud of Daggers. That's how you learned how to do Cloud of Daggers, Jay.
Yep.
You dreamed it.
Mm-hmm.
He had a
Came to you.
nighttime
The song
emission.
came to you in a dream.
Great.
A nighttime
I feel like, Jay,
emission of
you should play a bard that doesn't do guitar. It should be that you have to paint a painting. So, like, you're in the middle of battle, and you gotta, like, set up your easel, and, like...
Hold on. Oh, my brush got dry just a sec. Let me look.
So, just, paint a happy little sword in here.
Maybe this sword's got a couple of
daggers.
friends. Oh, look at little dagger there. Oh, look at that. He's happy, isn't he? Oh, look at that dagger. Yeah. He's gonna slash the shit out of that dragon. Okay.
Gosh, now he's Sam Elliott mixed with Bob Ross. Sam Elliott with Afro.
We have to actually make a decision as to what we do next, correct?
That would be great.
I'm going
I
for
love that.
Breakfast.
All right,
So
breakfast it
you
is.
guys come downstairs and find me with a bunch of scrolls and pamphlets, all strewn about, and highlighters.
Fantasy highlighters.
Fantasy highlighters.
You got it from Fantasy Costco.
Yes. No, that's stealing IP.
All right.
Now,
Sam's Club. We're the discount ones.
We have to buy them in bulk.
Yeah.
You can buy a magic sword from Fantasy Sam's Club, but you have to buy them in like a pack of 10.
Yep. And you have to like sharpen them yourselves.
Yep.
All right.
But they sell sword sharpeners on aisle 7.
Yep.
You have to buy a pack of 20 for those.
Oh shoot.
And that makes you feel like you just got to buy another 10 pack of swords.
Yep.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, so you all clamber down the stairs.
Okay, you guys.
Clamber,
you
clamber,
guys.
clamber, clamber.
I need to roll my disposition.
Where's the Elfish Nay?
Oh, it's not. 2. Oh, good. It's an even keel day today.
It's not a tranquil day, but
Oh.
it's a calmish day for her.
It's not calm. It's just not
Manic.
I need to try out this new spell I learned. Have you guys ever played a game called Truth or Dare?
No, how do you play?
Alright. Wait, what does components V and S mean?
Vocal
and somatic. So it takes voice and hand actions.
Oh, cool. Alright.
So you say a magic word and you make a gesture.
Zone of Truth. Hi, Kiki.
Wait.
Ow, get down.
All right, I guess everyone roll your save.
Yeah, roll save.
Is it wisdom?
Charisma.
Charisma save.
Ah, that's where I
Oh, thank God.
Not too bad.
So my DC is, they're trying to beat that.
Yeah.
We're rolling to see if we
I know, but what
Has
the
it
fuck?
been
submit to her
12?
truth or dare questions
Is the innkeeper in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
with a D20.
So it's a charisma.
Yep.
Yes.
And you know whether or not a succeeds or fails?
Yes. yes,
Okay,
sorry.
well, Tamina is not affected.
Damn it.
15.
Oh. So Fiznik is fine.
But her daughter is.
Ooh.
12.
Just straight
meets-
charisma?
So,
Yes.
It's a save.
So if it meets, she wins, right?
Yes.
This isn't gonna work on anyone.
No, if it meets, you win. Because you're doing the
I'm
quote unquote
doing
attack.
Okay, so
What did I roll? 13 total?
you
10 plus 3?
pass.
Yeah.
Mine's 10.
10 does not pass. So the innkeeper's daughter,
And
Navia, and Gritton. All right. Now I don't know what to ask.
don't forget to mark off your spell slot.
Wait, it counts as.
It's a level 2 spell.
Damn it! Does it count? Can I take a nap before we leave? What's the innkeeper's name again?
Bob.
Tamina.
Tamina, can we get some rice and eggs for my friends?
I
want
saw you
some
had that for
tea.
breakfast this morning.
I did.
Oh, we don't have food here, dear. Remember, you have to go to the tavern.
See, she told the truth.
Why did we come down here for breakfast?
Well, the front door is here.
I guess maybe we were coming
So-
down to go to the tavern.
Mhm.
Did I have a
Saw
Nest
you sitting
Cafe thing?
What?
Did they have tea at least?
No.
What was I drinking? Shoot. Maybe this wasn't caffeine. It was actually just liquor.
Maybe
from
you
my
went to the
flask.
tavern and got coffee.
Maybe. I don't remember. Alright, then let's go. Oh, wait.
Wait.
let's-
We're going to
Kiki,
waste
stop.
your spell
No!
on.
I'm gonna go outside.
Oh, is it only... It doesn't follow me?
No, it's at a point.
50-foot radius sphere.
From a point. you're
Centered on a point, but I could have cast it on, like, the Nalfishne.
It's
Yeah,
a point, not an object. It's very
It's
explicit
wherever
about
the
that.
Nalfishne was.
Ah, dang it.
But
Okay,
the
fine.
Nalfish could leave.
So, well, maybe I'll just say
I'm gonna give everyone
Navi
a
and
warning
Grin.
here. Podcast wise, you're gonna hear scratching in the background. We have 3 1-month-old kittens, and the dog is trying to get in the room. It's just gonna happen. I'm sorry.
She's obnoxious.
She's not trying to hurt the kittens. She's
No.
trying to mother them.
Yes.
And when she mothers,
She's-
she smothers.
She genuinely wants to just love on them. They just are small.
What was it called in Arrested Development? Mother Boy?
Yeah.
That's her and Tucker.
Yeah. All right, sorry. Continue.
Okay, well, what is the daughter's name again?
Ingrid.
Francis.
Then I'll just try it on Ingrid then before we go. Do you forgive me for my outburst yesterday?
No.
Oh, damn it. That backfired. Is there something I can do to make it up to you?
Leave.
Okay, let's go get breakfast.
And with that, you get 500 XP for resolving that mission.
But just here's a hint. If you want to tell your mom anything untruthful, go out of this room.
Basically out of the tavern. 50 feet is a lot of space.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, so I guess you're all heading over to the tavern for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
These games, Dan, feel like when you and I go on trips, like we just chronicle everything regardless of importance, and this is a game where that gets to happen. And
Alright, you walk through the door, and Aisling greets you. Welcome! Please don't poo in the corner. I'm gonna get ahead of that. I like y'all, but don't poo in the corner.
You've never told us where to actually go.
I
In my defense,
literally pointed to the bathroom down the hall.
Pointing is not. Wait, you have indoor plumbing?
Well, it's not plumbing, it's a hole, but it's indoor. Yeah.
How is that better than a corner?
It goes in the ground.
See, harder to
Do you have
clean
any
that
upstairs
way.
windows? I mean, that's the way they used to do it in the medieval times where I come from.
In finger
I
paint
believe.
land?
They just shit out a window. I just feel like I just want to make sure
Is that why they call it finger paint land? Because everything is painted?
Painted.
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
streets.
What the hell are we doing? Yeah, I want some. You got some eggs
Grits.
and rice, I guess I'm supposed to ask for.
You don't have to. It's just what
All
I
right,
like to
fine.
eat.
Do you have a continental breakfast option? I just want like a muffin and some cereal.
I got that.
Ainsley,
Well, yes.
do you have any need for chickens?
I don't.
Oh. What you use eggs?
I do, but I have nowhere to keep them.
What do you mean? You
We're
live in
in
a
the-
little town.
We are literally in the middle of town.
So?
Where would I put them? I don't
In
have.
a coop?
I don't have
Have you
anywhere
heard of urban farming?
Farming. You have a roof.
We aren't urban.
Wait, you can't have it both ways. You can't be in the middle of town but not be urban.
There are farms. I would recommend that you bring your chickens to a farm.
No, then I'll never see them.
If you leave them here, she'll make fried chicken for us.
Likely.
Okay, never mind. I will keep
I don't-
my search up.
You never picked them up either, by the way, so they're still tied up in front of the tavern. Daisy's there too because it was so late.
So
Hey,
there's
does
like
Daisy eat
there's a
chicken?
That's a
there's
good
a spot
question.
where you tie up chickens like you might tie up a horse.
Yep.
You.
She tied a rope between the
Chicken
four of
post.
them and then tied the post.
How many chickens are there?
Four.
I think
Four lickers.
Ari should have to roll a d4 to see how many chickens Daisy eats while we're gone.
Yeah, I don't know the last time. What's his name? Fed Daisy, honestly.
Bats.
Oh yeah, it's
Back
true.
in.
Bats. So it's only been a day.
She only ate one of them.
Did you name them?
Yes.
Which one did she eat?
Dorothy.
Oh no, not Dot. Not Dot. All right, so she gives what's his name his continental breakfast. He's the only one
Thank
eating
you.
right now.
These are some good victuals.
I have a
I call 'em
traditional
fiddles.
centaur breakfast, which is
Bangers and mash.
yes, eggs and mash.
With some hay sprinkled on top.
And she presents that to you. Back in the day, we used to actually get a lot of centaurs in here. We're right on the edge of the plains that you guys roam.
Ah,
So I try to keep a selection. It's not like it's inedible to humans.
Is she humans planning?
it's okay.
Who's planning?
Hughes planning.
Well, I appreciate it. It's not very often you get traditional centaur bangers and mash.
Anything else for y'all?
Eggs and rice.
It's what we call hoof food back
Yeah.
home.
She gets
As
you your
opposed to soul
eggs
food.
and
you
rice.
see,
She's got
because
quite
she's
the
got
selection
hooves.
for being a dead
Yeah, right? With no chickens.
no chickens. Do you two want anything? She looks at the little ones.
A fruit cup, please.
I've got one of those. Here you go.
How
Thank
fresh
you.
is that? It's just number 10
Gallons of just yeah.
fruit cocktail.
In the peach or in the sugar syrup or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like 50% peaches. That's how it usually goes.
Those really
And there's,
red
like-
cherries, those unnaturally red cherries
Yeah.
that
There's
are
like
in there.
one maraschino cherry, and I'm just like,
Okay.
Yep.
"Aw."
But everything tastes like maraschino.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm eating my canned peaches over here.
And then she looks at the halfling expectantly.
Can I have some fried mushrooms and bread?
She presents you with fried mushrooms and
Yum.
bread.
That was fast.
Yeah.
I know. I was just thinking that, like, wait, was she just like magically conjuring this shit?
No,
No,
you can.
because magic is outlawed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We don't
Oh
know.
shit.
Oh shit.
Oops.
Forgot about that.
And we zoned it.
It's been like a month, okay?
That's
And-
interesting.
And how it takes about 3 hours for 10 what? How long does it? It usually takes like an hour to 2 hours for a 60-second fight. So 60 seconds in game equals 3 hours, and so a month out of game would have be. Kiki, stop.
Yeah, we're like 5 years older and
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So Fiznik takes his fork and waves it in the air as he's talking grandiosely.
Nice.
Okay. We went to the keep. We got rid of the vampire and his little vampire minions. But we need to go
Yes.
deal with Lord Darvin.
Draven.
What's his name?
Rainbow.
Draven.
Drop.
Draven.
Lord
Oh, you
Darvin.
mean the vampire Marchimal?
He's
Did
the
we
head
kill
of
him?
the-
I'm back at we need to get entrance into the town hall because Grin won't burn it from the inside.
Are you talking to Aisling or just among each other?
Why are we talking about
I'm waiting for Aisling to Fiznik waited for Aisling to
leave?
go get the fried mushrooms and bread
Okay.
before he broached the topic with his companions.
All right.
So are we just trying to find a way to get into the building? Or can we just like walk in?
Well, you tried that already.
Did we?
Yeah. You tried to talk to that guard. He would not let you through.
That's right.
Oh, now we have the journal.
But aren't you concerned that he might be a thrall?
Oh,
I've got really strong
I-
hind legs.
I didn't take detect evil, so I don't know.
Does anybody have like the wisdom to, I forget which ability or skill that is, but like, is anybody in our group good at magical lore? Because I want to know, like, we killed
Anna?
a vampire, it
Or
seems
history?
like. I mean, I'm just a halfling, but I've heard of vampires.
Uh-huh. You guys read a book. Fiznik and Elishana read a book about it.
So, like, are there people that follow vampires, and if you kill one, like, the vampire, are they still a thrall?
We didn't
If
kill
you,
Darvin.
it's
Or
a
still a
it's a form
follower?
of charm. So without the
Yes.
charmer, the charm goes away.
But we didn't kill Darvin. He would be a thrall to Darvin, right?
Right. Anyone in town would likely be a thrall to Darvin,
Not
where
to the,
the
one we
vampire
killed.
spawn were a thrall to Martimal.
And we killed Martimal.
Right.
Coup de grace.
And all the vampires.
Yes. And a couple of chickens.
And
What is he? What is he getting from the fog? The fog was Martimal's, right?
And I think a lot of it's just like
It's,
no sunshine.
It's just sort of a side effect of of being a very powerful vampire.
Oh, weird. So
It's
So-
nature's
we kill-
balance.
So if we kill
It's like
Darvin,
dandruff? Like
Yeah,
vampire
like
dandruff?
it's like vampire dandruff.
Vampruff.
Yep, vampruff.
So if we kill Darvin, you think the fog will go away?
He needs some dead and shoulders.
Well done.
Fucking
Dead
bard.
shoulders.
Pun Bard. There's a whole Twitter account called Pun Bard, so.
Damn it. So
Aisling comes up with the mushrooms and toast. Says, "Why don't y'all just go in through his side doors?"
that's very dirty, Aisling. Side doors?
Well,
I'll go in through your side doors.
ain't y'all
confused.
scoped out the meeting house?
That ears?
Did we
They're locked, but he's got doors on the on the side of the
But
building.
surely they have people watching the doors.
There's no one
Likely
outside.
they do, and don't call
They're-
me Shirley.
It's like balcony door. Well, but like patio. I guess patio door.
Service entrance.
I'm not exactly sure where it goes into, but I mean, or you could just climb in a window. That's what I do. She walks
can't.
away.
That's what she does, or
All
she
right.
would do.
Would do.
That's what I do whenever I go sneak into his meeting house.
I was gonna say, 'cause otherwise we could just, entreat her to join us, and if we lose her, no big deal. So
I like Aisling. I want her
I
to be
don't.
safe.
I mean,
Why?
I don't really care.
Because she won't let you poo in her corner?
That's
If you know what I
basically the
mean. Is that a euphemism too?
problem.
Plus, she
Poo in
said,
that corner.
didn't she say
Wow.
she doesn't want to ever, she doesn't ever leave the tavern? Ainsley, do you ever leave the tavern?
What?
That's what I thought.
It's a reminder of what she looked like.
Oh, she's younger than I thought. Those boobs are all boob.
Yes, they are. I think that's what your reference was.
No.
Yes.
Hmm?
Did you say now?
Oh, the reference to these boobs are all boobs were not reference to the tavern maid, but I couldn't remember the exact context. So
Anyway.
Well, I suppose we can try the side door. I mean, Ainsley is not a professional partier. What do we do? Adventurer. But we could at least try.
I party. You party.
I'm done with my muffin. Can I have some milk for my cereal?
She brings. There's a carafe next to it. Did you not see it, or did you just drink it?
I drank it. Sorry.
She brings you another one.
It was a whole gallon too. I might die.
Jesus.
Are y'all lactose intolerant?
Now you're just not. If you drink, is it
much
a full
milk.
gallon?
Yeah,
It's
you
a
can
gallon,
die
that
if
would
you
kill
drink
you.
a gallon of
Yeah.
milk real fast.
Yeah, and I did, but I didn't die yet.
Most of the time, your body makes you
Vomit.
get rid of it.
Oh
Is there
no!
a corner?
Vomit corner!
Corner. What's that? That's all I'm wondering.
That's the northeast
fine.
corner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys are up in the same place. That's gross.
She's probably fine with the vomit corner. She has a tavern.
Not great.
We still have a bathroom.
Oh my god. We're the worst adventurers ever. Alright, well, should we wait till it's dark or should we just go scope it out?
I think we should go
now?
during the day because at night is when vampires are vampiring.
That's true.
That's
But there's
true.
still fog during the day, right?
Can I get
Fuck
it to
all the
go
time.
for this?
So,
up?
I
Yeah.
need it to go for my cereal.
To go.
She looks
we can-
around confused because that's not a thing.
We could
She
wait.
finds a hollow coconut and just pours it in there.
Perfect. That's perfect. Here we go.
she get a coconut.
It was carried on a line.
Carried on.
Oh no.
Take
It's
it
inevitable.
The house Martin or
Plum made my house in the winter.
Alright,
They are not.
climbs in winter. They're not strangers to these lands.
Oh,
Should we
no.
just do a,
Coconuts and
should we
wine,
just
right?
do a podcast where we recreate Holy Grail?
Yes.
Anyway, what's his
Yeah,
name?
no
That's a
one's
coconut
ever
full?
thought
Real
of
milk.
And nobody,
Yeah.
Just
and
kidding.
everybody wants to hear it.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
No one's ever heard their friends do it either.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for listening to episode 14 of Dice and Dens, a Monty Python and the Holy Grail quotation podcast. We're getting super close to the end now, and it's been kind of interesting this session to listen to such a disparate group of characters and players work together on an infiltration plan, and I'm wondering if they're going to be able to make it undetected. So the module we're playing is called Fog Over Blackpool. You can find it on dmsguild.com. And it was written by Seth Tomlinson. And you can find it and other resources on our website at odndpodcast.com. You could also hit us up on Twitter at odndpod, on Facebook at odndpodcast, and you can email us at odndpod@gmail.com. I also wanted to mention that I've started kind of a companion podcast called OD&D Presents. And this is where we're going to put things like last episode's preview episode of our Deadlands campaign, A Fistful of Dice, as well as other things. Ari and I have been doing a couple duet adventures we recorded. If I ever interview anyone or anything like that, or if we just have some friends who don't want the commitment of starting a podcast but would, enjoy doing, an episode, it's going to be kind of a catch-all for anything that's not our main D&D 5e campaign like this. So check it out. It's also on our website, and it's on all the major distributors as well. So right now just that first episode's up, but I'm going to be editing some more. It's not going to be at the same kind of like set schedule. It might actually end up, there may be more some weeks and stuff like that, so please check it out. And while you're checking out that podcast, check out some of the other podcasts in our network at stolendress.com. We've got Comedy on Vinyl, we've got Dispatches from Fort Awesome, What's With You, Scooby-Doo, the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast, as well as lots of others. So please, check it out. Also, the music in this show is by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com and has been licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License. After a brief message about a charity event, we'll get right back to the action. Of Dice and Dens is a proud supporter of Fuck Cancer, Roll Dice. Fuck Cancer, Roll Dice is a yearly streaming event dedicated to fundraising for the fight against cancer. This year's event will feature numerous tabletop games, from D&D to Call of Cthulhu, and a wonderfully wide cast of hosts and players. Streams will run over the course of 3 days, from November 22nd to November 24th, and we would be delighted if you would join us at twitch.tv/coach_Zach. That's twitch.tv/coach_ZAC. All proceeds from the event will go directly to Fuck Cancer, an organization dedicated to uniting the community in an effort to prevent, detect, and defeat cancer. They work hard to build support networks for those who have been diagnosed and to assist in detecting cancer before it's too late. You can find more information about Fuck Cancer on their website at letsfcancer.com. All donations will be handled via Tiltify, so you can be certain where your money is going. So if you're a fan of tabletop games or even new to the community, we welcome you with open arms. Join us the weekend of November 22nd where we say, Fuck Cancer, Roll Dice.
Alright, I think we should go scope out the thing.
So, are any of you sneaky?
No. I wear chainmail and I go chink, chink.
You were surprisingly
don't
sneaky
go-
before.
I am
You nat 20 that one.
I am surprisingly sneaky
So-
for a 1,800-pound half person.
So go with me here,
I
guys.
have 0 stuff.
Let me try to gain admission at the
Okay.
door.
Okay.
And I can provide distraction, and perhaps I can enter the front door while you guys are going in the side. If not, I'll just walk around the side and meet up with you guys.
Sounds
So
good.
we're trying to get in at the same time as you.
Yes, I'm going to
Okay.
provide a distraction.
Because
So-
Ilyshana
so-
and Fiznik would not be familiar to the guard at the door.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, so the only thought I have as somebody who can sneak around pretty well is that somebody appearing near a side door might be more suspicious, maybe, than somebody who's been allowed admission through a front door or seemingly allowed admission through a front door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I
That's
feel
fair.
like sneaking in through the side, you might need to have to stay quiet longer, especially if you like it leads to a basement right away or somewhere else,
Or like
deeper
right,
inside
right into
of
the main like conference room. or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Because like, yeah, possibly.
Let's
Could
see,
be
how
wrong.
is this laid out? I don't know if I can't find the printed map I had for you guys here, but yeah, I think I have.
So I'm just trying to think, should
Because the
highest level sneaks that don't deceive people go through the side, and the louder people that maybe could still maybe sneak by if somebody else was distracted enough? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I am 1,800 pounds. So.
Yep.
she's like,
Yep. Yep. Well, there's also the possibility that maybe some scouting could happen through
That's
the
fine.
side, and if a certain amount of
Well,
going
what,
through is possible, somebody could let you know.
Yeah.
What if Fiznik did his distraction while Grin goes in the side door?
And the rest of
And
us
then
look
we can wait
innocent
for a
somewhere
pigeon
else.
or a sparrow.
What?
So, you'll send us a sign
Mm-hmm.
by tweeting or something. Not.
can't get into meeting house. Sad.
Is the meeting house infested with sparrows?
Oh.
All right. So what's the plan? What did you guys settle on? Anything?
So Fiznik's
We were
going in the front door,
talking
being
about-
very distracting. What's
Or
his
was he gonna distract the guards while other people went in?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to make a distraction at the front door and either gain legitimate entrance through the
Uh-huh.
front door, or if I'm turned away, hopefully I bought you guys enough time to sneak in the side.
Okay.
Guess I don't have to worry about my cereal being too loud. It's so fucking soggy now. We waited so long figuring this shit out.
Well, if
No,
I
y'all
can
are still right here talking.
Shh, shh. Oh, all right. Well,
If I can sneak in, I can probably sneak back, or maybe like how sneaky are the rest of you? How quiet?
I'm 0.
Give me a number from 1 to 20.
I've got +2 to stealth.
Are you gonna? Are you guys like nearish the keep, the place?
Sure.
Hold on. Let me refresh your memories here of what the town looks like, because I think it will help. If I can get my flipping-
Because if there's somebody else that's pretty good at staying quiet and sneaking around, they could come with me, and if there's trouble, they could go back and like get help. Maybe?
So, so you guys are kind of just standing around, peeking around, because the tavern is not too far from, like, the town area. Here, let's see if this will just let me paste. That's what I'm hoping it'll let me do. Boom.
Are you guys not sure if you're sneaky?
Hold on.
I'm 0.
I'm
I'm 0.
No, she's
I'm-
saying she wants you to roll sneak. So
Oh.
I just sent you guys an attachment.
I'm
Did
going
you guys
to
get
fail.
it?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at that map, number 2 is the meeting house. So you see that scrawny little path that goes to the little round area? That's
Yeah.
the side doors.
All right, so we can practice on our way there. Maybe see
I
how
got-
sneaky we're feeling, and then if you
I
don't make
got
the
a
cut, you can wait
9.
outside.
I got a 9 as I was trying to leave the tavern. I kind of kept banging into the wall as I walked away.
Maybe not with vampires around.
Let's see.
So yeah, how's Fiznik doing on his sneak? Let's just see if anyone can sneak.
All right.
For those of you who can't see at home, I'm holding up 4 fingers.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4 as well.
Yay!
So,
I
they're not.
rolled a 16, so.
So
Oh,
the
okay.
little ones, no one hears them coming out the door of the tavern. Everyone else makes so much noise. It's not even funny. Like, it's just overtly, like, there's a bunch of people coming out the door.
And I just turn away from where the meeting hall is and go somewhere else to be a loud horse person somewhere else.
So, are we continuing on the same plan, or are we going to do something
That was
different?
even worse.
I can go by myself if I need to.
Yeah,
I say the 2 small people.
And
still
maybe
go
he
check
can
it out.
sneak in the front, or the side of the front doesn't work.
I
He
like
tries
that
the
idea.
front, he
How's your
tries-
charisma, Eloshana?
Oh, not good.
I thought that was... Isn't that your casting thing? Isn't that good?
Oh, I guess I have a +1.
Oh, so it's modern.
Charisma is
My
my.
wisdom.
I have a,
That's
I have a
wisdom
plus 4
is-
with stealth. Does that matter?
That's pretty good.
Did you add that to what you rolled?
No.
So that would be an
You
8.
add that.
Okay,
Not
7, 8.
great.
then.
But that means
Maybe not
he's
right
got
now
he's got
with
some
them.
better potential.
If you hear noises in there, you
Now
can
what-
try
this
and
is-
roll
Doesn't
again for
the
stealth,
bard
I
have
guess.
good charisma?
This is what I'm going to give you.
Oh, you're trying
If-
to get me to...
If Fiznik can do a good job of distracting the guard, I'll let you guys have advantage on your stealth roll to get to the secret door or the side door.
To roll 2 and see which one's better?
Yeah, but Fiznik needs to do a good job on his part.
Okay.
No pressure.
Alright.
No pressure. No pressure.
Otherwise, I'm going in alone.
Okay. So it's all me now?
Uh-huh.
Are we doing my thing?
So you're gonna. Hello. What can I do for you? No entry.
No entry? Are
No
you
entry.
sure? No entry?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, that's what Cora said. No entry for no one. No time.
All right. Well, I rise up to my full height
That's what
and
2.5
cast. It's like 4 feet tall. And cast and use Fey Presence.
Okay.
So he needs to. The guard needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let's see here.
Or
Oh,
he will be
shit.
charmed.
I'm an idiot. Sorry. I have something I could cast that would help.
Oh, no.
You still could. If
I
you
mean, I
need
guess
to.
I still could. It depends.
See how this goes.
I have some questions for our DM once we get to.
Okay. So what was it again?
Does everybody know that Captain Vampire's dead? Does everybody know this? That's Mike.
the one in the keep?
Yeah.
Nope. You didn't tell anyone.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Except
What's
for
his name
Aisling.
again?
Aisling's the only one else. Martimal. And I don't think
Yeah,
you said it
okay.
overtly.
Okay. All right then.
Hold on, I need to look
Okay.
up. They didn't give me the stats of the guards for
Oh.
some reason.
Oh.
What was that? Pencil? Oh, pencils. I'll just roll it. So, I got a 15 on the die.
Okay.
What did he need to beat?
14.
Oh, well, there we go.
So yeah, he's not frightened of the small gnome.
Oh, it looks like you're on your tippy toes. Did you mean to do that, sir? He gives you kind of a very hard glare.
Okay. Well, I am Fiznik, and I am here to meet with Lord Darvin.
Too bad.
I'm gonna
Raven.
roll myself right now. while this
You
is
ain't
happening.
meeting anyone today.
And why is that?
Because he said so?
Can I roll intimidation?
Please do.
Can I...
Yes.
I might. I might have an option for us if you want. It's up to you.
I'm watching.
Hold on.
He's all by himself
this.
now.
I'm watching this though, right? We're watching.
Yeah, you could actually be telling him what's going on with you guys with your 60-foot. Oh no, what'd you get?
I got a natural 20 on an intimidation roll.
All right,
What did you do?
I need some color.
Yeah, you need to tell him exactly what you did.
So, little Fiznik, all 4 feet of him, just stands there with his arms on, his hands on his hips and just glares at the guard. It's like, no, I will be given admittance today or I will turn you into a toad, and I mean it.
Oh, he yells, "Oh, magic, eh? Magic? That's illegal." He calls for the other guards inside. Come on, let's get him. And
Good going.
I'm gonna go
So,
in. I rolled
you guys,
a 20 on
yeah,
my
you guys can go
23.
ahead and roll your advantage on stealth because Fiznik's busy.
I got a 5.
This is not good.
That's your best roll?
Yeah,
You didn't? Did you do it twice?
because my first roll was a 4.
Oh.
No, that was when you were leaving the tavern. It was a practice.
Oh, I get to do it again
Yes.
because I got a 5.
Get
So-
your little torpid dice out of here.
Yeah, no, dice is fired.
No dice.
Oh shit! I don't know what it was at.
It was a 10.
I got a 10 and a 1.
Well, on the plus side, there are no guards listening right now.
No, that's true. We can just
I'm-
clamber on
There
in.
are, and they're all coming after Fiznik right now.
As the Chariots of Fire music plays in the background.
I
So
suggest that you pretend that you're part of the crowd, wondering what happened to Fiznik, while I sneak into the store. Bye, folks.
Can I cast a spell or what?
Yeah, I mean, you
I'd
guys
like
were you going with? Well, where are you standing? Did you go to the doors, or are you still just kind of in the main?
No, I'm
courtyard
hidden.
area?
I'm hidden away, which will help because it'd probably be best if they didn't see me change my entire form.
Yeah, that's probably a good point.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can I cast disguise self and make myself be Martimal, please and thank you?
Yes, you can. You can
Okay.
do that thing.
All right, what do I need to roll for that fucking shit?
What is it? What
Or,
does your?
or am I good?
What does the sheet
up,
say? I think it's probably I have to roll to see if they see through your
Oh,
disguise.
fair.
Like that.
Fair.
That was probably one you already had, right? So it's probably on that sheet I
Mhm.
sent you.
Yeah, it's already on there. I added it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
What does it say?
Alter appearance, investigation check versus spell DC to determine disguise.
Ah, okay. So they'd have to, for one, they'd have to suspect that it's a disguise to investigate you,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then they'd be able to see through it. So, all right, I guess you're Martimal.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? It's me, Martimal. What's up, motherfuckers? Let this guy go. This buddy mine.
It's a vampire, and now they all start charging towards you, Martimal.
Oh, I thought they were vampires too. Well, I guess I'm fucked. They're not. I thought all these bad guys were vampires. See, I misunderstood what was going on.
No, this is part of the learning experience of your character. That you didn't
I guess
know.
so.
Hold
Do you have
on.
good deception?
Do I have the room to cast Cloud of Daggers, please? and thank
You guys are
You're
out.
just gonna
Like
kill them?
they just ran out to
Alright.
fight. Are we rolling
Sure.
initiative? Jay? Are you fighting 3 guards? Because disguise
I don't
self
know.
doesn't actually improve your abilities, right?
Charm's not gonna work if I'm a vampire. Just saying.
What if they're like, no, but he's a nice vampire?
I mean, I
It could
suppose
still
I could
work.
try
I mean,
that first.
thralls are a charm spell. Can you charm more than one person or just one person?
That's a good question.
What's that?
1+1/SL humanoids, each max 30 feet apart, save or charmed.
Oh, they're all coming at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he
I can roll to charm
Sounds
him.
like if you cast it at 2nd level,
Mm-hmm.
sounds like you'd be able to cast it on 2 people.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe they can convince the third.
The important people. Pick the
They'd
important
protect
people.
you. They protect you against the third.
Sure. All right.
And then what I would do is run away and hide in the bushes again and remove disguise. Okay. All right. So you're gonna try charm.
Sure.
So what do they need to roll?
Is it advantage? I don't know what that is. On save if you / allies are fighting it. That's all it says. It doesn't tell me.
Oh, okay. Save or charmed?
That's what it
Does
says.
it say what the save is?
No.
Like if it's charisma or wisdom?
Save or
No.
Oh, like the column
No,
that
nothing.
says save?
It's blank there.
It says wisdom under the save column.
Oh, for charm, you're right. Sorry,
Yep.
I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah,
Cool.
wisdom.
All right. So they need to do wisdom.
Hmm.
And what's your spell DC?
13?
Good question.
It's 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. Neither of them save. 'Cause
Yes.
I don't have their stats,
Sweet.
but I assume since they're kind of headstrong guards, their wisdom's probably like a -1. Which
Sure,
makes it
sure.
so you win on that one.
I mean,
Look,
mine's
but
a
I'm-
-2, so.
There you
I'm
go.
a cool vampire. Why don't you let me and my little buddy here in? I'm cool. We're all cool. We're all just chilling out, maxing, relaxing. It's good.
Hark, let
us
them in.
inside.
Let them in. He
You-
knows what he's saying.
Yep, I certainly do. Like my cape? It's dope, right? It's a dope
It's a
cape.
good cape. Dude, he's a vampire. We can't let him in. Hark, we gotta do this. No, I'm not gonna let them in. And they stab him to death.
Oh,
And then they lead you and Fiznik to the front door.
Oh, stab the other guard
Alright.
to death. No,
oh yeah, you
Yeah.
scared me for a second.
No.
No.
The two that are protecting. Basically, Jay is a vampire who has enthralled two of the guards.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, you go. Hark is dead, I guess. I'll cross that name out already. And so you guys are now in the foyer. Do you want to continue to keep that costume, or do you want to remove your disguise self? They're still charmed, so you're still safe from them.
Yeah, okay, they're still charmed, but are they gonna? Are you telling me if they see me change into an entirely different person, they'll
They're
still be
gonna
like,
be they're gonna be cool with it for at least an hour.
well, I guess that the rest of these assholes.
After that
might be a
hour, they're
problem.
gonna know they were charmed, but
I might as well go back to who I was, just in
What
case you run
about-
into some more vampire haters. I guess.
What about the vampire that might be in there that's friends with?
I know. That's what I was thinking too.
Is he
That's my
friends
only
with-
concern.
Is
He's
he?
not. It was
He
his.
stabbed
When
him.
that-
It wasn't.
That's
was
also
it
true,
his
maybe they're not
dad,
friends.
Or was it just his sire?
His sire.
His sire.
Okay,
He-
so
yeah, it was like the.
but he
Darn
left him.
vampire.
So I mean, oh, I'm not there.
You're
I'm
not-
not gonna.
Although you could be
Meta
talking
game.
to him with your 60
Oh, I
foot
could. Where's my telekinesis?
Yeah, I need to.
telepathic or whatever.
Mm-mm.
It's under your
I know.
race thing.
Sweet. Helishana's gonna get me some info.
Dual mind. No.
So
Mind.
I'm at
Oh
the
God,
I'm at the side
I can mind
door.
speak.
She mind chuckles.
As a reaction after I roll a wisdom save, oh, that's different.
Yeah. This is
I
just you
can
let them
speak
talk to
to
them.
them,
and you can use a bonus action to allow them to talk back to you.
As long
Oh,
as
that's
they can
funny.
speak at least.
Give me a real quick second. While I'm charming everyone, I gotta go find a pee corner. I'll be right back.
Do I need to roll to open this side door, like unlock it or anything?
Oh yeah, it's definitely locked.
Okay. Then
You have thieves tools, right?
yes.
So that gives you an advantage.
Ah.
Oh no, +2 I think.
Sorry, it rolled off the table. One sec. Do I have advantage or anything?
I think the thieves tools give you a +2.
I
I
have
recall.
+5 because I have proficiency.
I mean in addition.
And
Because
it,
you could have proficiency, but they took your tools and you wouldn't be as good at it.
23.
Oh yeah, that thing just pops right open like it wasn't even locked.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna scout since
All right, so
Have a minute
I will read you a thing. I think there's a newspaper. You are in a room.
Okay,
There is a well-made royal bed in the room, as well as a chest and 2 end tables.
So this door to the outside leads straight into the royal bedroom.
Seems that way.
That's
that's crazy. So we can do a sneaking around.
Yeah.
Fair. Or sneaking some ladies in.
Either or.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do a perception check on the chest to see if it's got any traps or anything, or the area.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, did we
9?
go with her, or are we still waiting? Okay, good.
So, there does not appear to be any traps on the chest, and it does
I
not
rolled
seem
a 9.
locked.
Alright, I'm gonna look in there.
All right, you pop it on open and find 3 human skulls.
Neat. Cool.
Cool. No doubt.
Would insight help me? Investigation.
Investigation probably be better.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Just investigating the room in general, or anything specific?
Just like the skulls.
They.
I mean, they're skulls.
They're
but...
skulls, but they feel like they've been like cleaned and almost like they're trophies.
Ooh.
They have little plaques on the bottom. World's best.
World's best
Yeah.
skull.
World's best
3 years
vampire
running.
baby.
I'll do a perception check just around the room, I guess.
All right. Well, you kind of notice that the bed is covered with a layer of dust, like it has not been used in a very long time.
Do there appear to be any parts of the wall that seem odd besides the doorway? Like
Nothing that stands out on a cursory look around.
okay. Well, I guess I'm guessing there's a room that leads somewhere else. I mean, a door.
There is. You came in on the west side, and there is a door on the east side.
Okay, I'm gonna check that door very gingerly.
Are you going to stealth again?
Oh, do I need to roll again for stealth?
Yeah, because you're kind of stealthing from different people now.
Okay. 17.
That's kind of an iffy one, isn't it?
You're kind of an iffy one, aren't you?
Okay. So you creak the door open,
Okay.
and you see that it's actually the main hall of the place.
Meeting.
Can I see?
The main hall is cold and dimly lit. The windows are shuttered, but there are candles on the wall illuminating the room. That part doesn't apply. You can see that the throne is empty.
Oops.
There's a woman sitting in the corner, wearing armor. You suspect might be Cora,
Who's Cora again?
Okay.
his second in command,
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
his
that's right. I
steward
remember.
or whatever.
She's like.
Okay,
she-
so it's
she
the
like
main
the-
hall, but can I see the entrance? Like, can I see that they entered?
So at this juncture, the door opens and you see 2 guards leading
Oh,
Fiznik and what's his name into the hall.
Wait, can we say that I made my link with them?
Oh yeah, you were doing Link, yeah.
So.
So I'm
I
gonna
just-
kind of.
'Cause
So
they're
wait,
not,
hold on.
like-
What was it? What was that, Lashana? What were
So
you?
I told him that I make the link and then he can talk back to me on my next turn. But I let him know Grin was in,
Okay.
and then
So you know Grin is in. What's his name?
Sweet.
and you can
Thank
talk to me telepathically now.
Sweet.
I assume
Nice.
it's up to what 60.
So they're all doing that, and I'm just like.
Real quick, Elishana, shit's going really good. I look dope in this cape.
Remember you turned
Kind of
back.
doing a.
Oh, you
Kinda,
took it
oh
back.
yeah, that's right. Never mind. I don't have
I
a cape
looked
anymore.
dope in this cape.
I looked really cool in this cape, and I was doing a fair Sam Rockwell impression. It was great.
Okay. So,
Tell her how I intimidated all those guards.
Oh yeah,
Please
yeah,
say
yeah.
that out
Also,
loud.
Fiznik was.
You don't
Fiznik
even
was
know.
doing really good at intimidating these guys. He did really well. He didn't do poorly at all. He didn't fuck up.
So Finn is being all sneaky. Fiznik and what's his ass
are walking. And so you see
And
Cora.
she's sitting out here like telepathically, like
Yeah.
you know what Navia's doing? She went back to the pub.
You see
I think Navia has a drinking
Cora
problem.
stand right up when you guys enter the room and walk over to you and tell you, you are not welcome here.
Uh-oh.
You need to turn around and leave. What are you two letting these people in?
Sorry.
Well, they needed to see Darvin, so...
Yep.
This is true. We have an appointment.
I would know if that was the case, and you do not. There are no appointments today.
I left a message with a Cindy. Are you Cindy? Because maybe you guys got your wires crossed.
My name is Cora.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Somebody else. You guys got your wires crossed. You check with Cindy real quick. Go wherever she is and...
There is no Cindy. What are you talking about?
Oh, boy.
Can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
Please do.
Or deception. Would that be deception?
I guess what is he trying to accomplish?
Because if it's a lie, it's deception, right?
Are you lying?
We didn't already say it.
I'm going to
That's
try
fine.
and convince
She's awesome.
them that we really do have an appointment. And that
Okay,
she
then that is
wrong.
deception.
That is deception? Okay.
That is deception.
18.
Oh. Alrighty. She's
Well,
a vampire
roll-
too. That
roll-
might not work, but
Rolled 3 on that.
Oh no!
So please wait
Well.
right here. And she goes through a back door.
There we go. She's checking with Cindy.
Having successfully infiltrated the meeting house and convincing Cora to look for Darvin's secretary Cindy, will our heroes finally get to confront him about his nefarious doings? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.